Alright, welcome to Charge Solutions. This is the video on renaming the boxes, which are the Bluetooth broadcast numbers. Okay, alright, so we are again starting at the bottom, box 1, 2, 3, 4 in this demo. So we'll go ahead and open the app up. All right, so we'll go over and hit the scan button. Again, everything is factory default. It has the firmware version number, v4.4a, and then the MAC address after that. So we're going to push and hold the box number 1 for about 2 seconds. 1000, 2000 release. Okay, and bubbled up to the top is the very first one, so we'll tap that. Okay, so now we're going to go all the way over to config, bottom right, and we are going to change the RCI name. All right, so we'll go ahead and hit we'll say select all, we'll delete that, and we're going to call it something sensible. Say, let's say you have a cabinet, we'll say C for cabinet, let's make it capital. C for cabinet, and we'll call it, let's say cabinet, how about 1, 2, 3, all right, and then say how about a space, and we'll call it drawer 1, drawer 1, okay, so there we go. So now we're going to go ahead and say double tap send to RCI. All right, and so we're going to do something else here, make it a little easier. So just as a demo, we're going to change the area to say Awesome's office. How's that? All right, and then again we'll send to RCI, but we're also going to do a save to a local device. Okay. Okay, so as we do a save to local device, we'll call this, say, Awesome's config. How's that? Okay, say okay. All right, so, okay, again, we double tap, send that to the device. All right, so now we're going to go back, hit the scan button there, and there we go. Box number 1 is actually now broadcasting the Bluetooth name as RCI C123 for cabinet 123, D1 for drawer 1. So now let's go to number 2. So I'm going to push and hold on box number 2 for 2 seconds. Release 1000, 2000. Should bubble up to the top. There it is. Okay, we'll tap on that guy. All right, so there we are. All right, so again, this is all the defaults. We'll go over to the config. All right, and that is the RCI name and the area. All that's what was in the box. So we're going to go ahead and load from local device. Awesome's config. So you notice that now the Bluetooth is on always because we had slid that all the way up. Awesome's office at the top for area, and the RCI name is C123D drawer 1. So we'll just edit that 1 and put a 2 in there. So now we'll hit double tap. Okay, and there we go. So now let's see. Let's go hit the scan, and we hit. There we are. We have drawer 1, drawer 2. Let's now push and hold box number 3 for 2 seconds. 1000, 2000 release. There it is at the top. Okay. All right, again, we'll go to config. We'll go all the way down here. We'll load from local device, hit awesome config. Okay, for loading, and we'll go change drawer 1 to drawer 3. Okay, because we had saved it as drawer 1. We'll hit double tap. And since identify flash LEDs on the RCI controls lit on the box, the red and green LEDs are flashing back and forth, telling you, hey, this is the box that you're dealing with. It flashes for about 10 seconds and then back to normal. So go ahead and hit the scan. And let's see, there we should have drawer 1, drawer 2, drawer 3. And now let's do the last one. Again, we can hit even though we know since elimination, that's the last one in there, we'll go ahead and hit the identify the learn for 2 seconds. 1,000, 2,000, let go. The LEDs are flashing back and forth, and it bubbles to the top. We'll select that guy. All right, button identified. All right, go over to config. Go down, load from device, awesome's config. Go back up here and change that to D4. And then hit double tap. The red and green are flashing on the box, which is kind of nice to know what you're doing there. Okay, and so go ahead and hit scan again. And we have, all right, ours is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it makes it real easy to figure out what's going on. Now, you can sort the names by battery level, names A through Z or Z through A, so it kind of flips the order there or whatever, and or RCI state. So go back to A there. So now this video is done. We have showed you how to easily modify the names of the boxes. Okay, the first video was how to add new profiles. So actually, if we go back into, say, box number 2, all right, okay, and look at the profiles, it's all factory default, which is as it should be. Okay, we did not put the profiles of box number 1 into 2. We put it into box number 4. So that should still be there. So if we go back to box number 4, it's easy to find it now. Okay, look at the profiles. There we go on the boxes that are that we took it from 1. We put it in number 4, and that's the Lenovo demo that we did on video number 1. All right, so there we go on updating the names for the boxes there.